these guys so far.
Well, I don't necessarily agree with that. I mean, every game is a separate entity. They're clearly the superior team when you look at the matchup. So for that reason, I look for the same result today.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Monte is the two with Parsons playing a small forward. Dirk and Chandler up front. And it's Rondo in a point guard.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Mavs ownership has made it clear their plans and hopes are that Dirk Nowitzki will remain a Maverick for the remainder of his Hall of Fame career. You look at what he meant to this team. Fourth most points scored with a single franchise in NBA history. A couple more seasons, he could move up to third in that category.
6 to shoot. Back to Ellis. Gortat with the steal. From downtown. That's good. Walsh got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Steve, you talk about Nowitzki's career with the Mavs, a perennial playoff contender. 2 trips to the finals, and of course the 2011 title.
Well, he's been the cornerstone. Not just a great player, but a great teammate as well. Just the way he approaches his work on a daily basis. The influence that he's had on that franchise is just remarkable. And the investment that they've made in him and vice versa has pretty much made the Mavericks over the last decade.
Defensive foul. Dirk Nowitzki.
And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul. Nene with the screen on Chandler. Shot off the screen. Misses off the right iron.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
Chandler with a screen for Ellis. And it's Rondo in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing.
2 points.
And Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist by Rondo. Ellis has got his second bucket of the night. Nene with the screen on Rondo. And Wall. Here we go now. And Gortat kicks to Nene. That one goes. Count. Nene's got his first basket of the night.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet. Coach Rick Carlisle is really a competitive guy. He's hardworking, brings a razor-sharp intensity to the job. Former NBA player himself. Not what you would call a player's coach. He doesn't fit that description as we become hearing it applied. He's not buddy-buddy with his guys. He is clearly all business.
And Steve, when you played, was it important really to have a coach who really connect with players on the floor, or was it all about business?
No, I think it's important to connect with your players on a personal level. You need to get to know them, and they need to get to know you. There's got to be a healthy amount of trust for the relationships to work.
And the foul on Monte Ellis. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Chandler Parsons. Well, some of the big men in the league didn't mind drifting out and letting him fly from deep. Here are the best three-point shooters, centers, and power forward. And you look at Nowitzki, second in the league. Extremely accurate from beyond the arc. And, of course, Charlie Villanueva. He's right there as well.
It's amazing. These days, there's just so many good outside shooting big men. That didn't used to be the case in the NBA. But now the floor is spread all over the place because you've got so many big-time shooters at that 4 and 5 spot.
Yeah, you make a good point there, Steve. Big guys shooting the ball well. It's part and parcel of the game now. You go back a generation, there's only a fraction of big men who can knock down outside shots like we're seeing currently.
That's his second personal foul.
And the call will be against Chandler Parsons. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And will go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you know, the Mavericks got back into the playoffs last season after missing the playoffs in 13. And this is a team that expects to be a playoff factor. Aside from that one season, they've not missed the playoffs since 2000.
Ellis kicks to Rondo. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Rondo's got 5. Humphrey sets a pick for Bynum. Nice D from Chandler.
And you look at the legacy of success for the Mavs. You have to go back to 2000 the last time they had a losing season. Even in 2013, in what they term a disappointing year, they went 500 in the cutthroat Western Conference. Pretty impressive.
Bynum, the pass to Seraphin. Gets it to go. Seraphin's got his first point. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And you look at how much ownership can impact the team's fortunes the first 20 years for the Mavericks. They cracked 506 times, but they've done it in every season under current ownership.
Well, I know ownership is important, but come on now. They do have Dirk Nowitzki, and he has a lot to do with that winning record as well. But no question about it, the Mavericks are clearly a first-rate franchise, and everybody from ownership on down can take pride in that.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Stoudemire comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Barea subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Wizards trailed by 3. Bynum kicks to Porter. Back to Bynum. The dish to Sessions. Here's Seraphin. Can't connect from 14 feet out. A good close contest so far. Second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
They've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score. Playing well here, Steve.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Mavericks. J.J. Barea is out there with Aminu. And it's Chandler. Then there's Harris. And it's Stoudemire in the 4-man position. Mavericks leading by 3.
John Wall at 6'4", with a 39-inch vertical leap and long arms to boot, is an elite physical specimen when it comes to the point guard position.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, it's been a great pairing in Dallas between Monte Ellis and Dirk Nowitzki. As Dirk said, he's been amazing for us. He's so athletic, so fast. I knew he could score with the best of them, but the thing that surprised me is his playmaking off the pick-and-roll game. He makes my game a lot easier. Kevin, they make a great tandem.
Yeah, working together, they're a nightmare to defend, Doris. Thank you. Wall of blur guys in the open court. Perhaps the fastest player in the league end-to-end. He is devastating.
That was a real hard. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
And the Mavericks making a change here. Villanueva's checked in. Harris misses.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Here's Wall. John Wall finishes it off with a one-handed jam. Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt. From beyond the arc. Wall missing again.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Correa. Another miss by Correa. Gone over to the second.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. They're teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
And Aminu kicks to Correa. And Pierce pulls it down. Pierce has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Gorsuch. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Villanueva with the bucket.
2 points.
The Wizards with the lead. Wall attacking. And that one's good.
2 points.
Wall's got 6 in the quarter.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. You've got to force the ball back out to the rim. Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Villanueva. Chandler Parsons comes in for Devin Harris. Ellis is checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for J.J. Barea. On the clock.
Kevin Servant.
Here's Sessions.
That's
And
his
they
first
call
personal
over
foul.
the back here. Too much contact.
At the line for the
Not
Mavericks.
much doubt about that
Tyson
over the back
Chandler.
call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback ride.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Harris is checked in for Ellis. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Porter dishes to Bynum. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the boards.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. A three-pointer, no good. The feet to Rondo. Harris passes to Stoudemire. Rondo kicks to Harris. The pass to Stoudemire. Stolen by Serafin.
And they'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Exactly. No need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter.
Outside Rondo. Offline with his three. Now Humphries. We're outside. There's the bucket. Good. Porter's got 6. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Wizards lead by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
It didn't take long to see what kind of game he was going to have today. He came out very aggressively and had